So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in the world, watching our live stream or here with us in Lausanne in Switzerland. I'm Janet Adams. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of SingularityNET. How many people here are SingularityNET fans? Yes, thank you guys, thank you guys. Well, I can tell you we're all big Cardano fans. So, what is SingularityNET? Well, we're reinventing existence. We're not going for any small goals at SingularityNET. We're taking down big tech. We're building the most powerful technologies ever invented. Our core artificial general intelligence program is running extremely well with a lot of positive news coming out of our core AI, ML, top teams around the world. We're solving for involuntary death. Pause for a moment. Solving for involuntary death, immortality. We are the most passionate, the most committed, the most driven, and very possibly have the highest scientific technology minds in the world working on this program. And it's our great pleasure and our great honor to be very closely partnered with Cardano. Everything we're building on Cardano. We're in it for the long run. It's a strategic relationship, strategically selected because Cardano is the best mathematical blockchain on the planet. Most researched, most technologically sound, safest. And because we share the same values, we're aligned in our never-ending commitment to bring positive impact across the globe, to bring decentralized access to health, to healthcare, to education, to water, to food, to security, to identity, to dramatically, fundamentally transform what it means to be human on our planet. We're doing this through our core technologies, but we've also developed a range of spin-offs in strategically selected vertical markets. And I'm going to talk about some of those which are particularly focused on Cardano. Right, a little bit of technical for the technical people and developers among us on our live streams and in the audience today. What is SingularityNET? Well, we're founded on our core technologies of artificial intelligence and artificial general intelligence. How do you create artificial general intelligence? Well, we have our AI domain-specific language. And our AI domain-specific language enables the AIs on our two-sided marketplace to talk to each other, to get together, to work together to build ever more powerful, ever more complex AI services without a human needing to be involved. This project has been supported by Catalyst, and we're very glad of our work and our support together from the Cardano community. But we're seeding our marketplace with AI agents. And again, I call to all AI developers online and in the room today to come and build on our marketplace. We're building a community. We have a two-sided marketplace for AI agents which can be streamed. And of course, all built on Cardano. We're in process of porting across to Cardano at the moment. As part of our core technologies, we're also building Hypercycle. And I'll come on to that in a little more detail. Open Cog Hyperon. This is the master brain of our artificial intelligence research platform. Dr. Ben Goertzel, our visionary leader. How many of you here know Ben? Yeah, all right. Give him a clap. Let's have a clap for Ben Goertzel. Thanks. Thanks. Awesome visionary leader who all of us at SingularityNET are extremely proud, privileged, blessed to work with. He first built the world's first WebMind engine in 1998. He's been leading a lot of the same team are still working at SingularityNET, including Dr. Mate Clay, our brilliant Chief AI Officer. And Open Cog Hyperon uniquely enables every type of AI on the planet to communicate and work with each other. Fundamentally, it's based on neurosymbolic AI, evolutionary learning systems such as genetic algorithms, economic attention allocation, of course, all of the machine learning algos, whether they're support vector machines or plain old logistic regressions. Every type of AI, every type of algorithm can work together in our open Cog Hyperon brain. And of course, we make extensive use of deep neural networks as well, all types of deep learning, transfer learning, convolutional neural nets, everything. There is nothing outside of the scope of the amazing brilliance of the artificial general intelligence that we're building at SingularityNET. What are we doing on our platform? Well, we have lots of Cardano projects underway. We did our first hard fork. Our token was initially based on Ethereum. We hard forked last year. Then we built a converter bridge. Who here has used our converter bridge? Yes, thanks. I think it was the first converter bridge of its type, actually, on Cardano. So had an amazing time working with the Cardano technical team. Thank you all, guys. And coming up soon, we've got our first loyalty airdrop from our phase 2 token, from our phase 2 white paper. So anyone who was a AGIX holder, like me, my mum, and all my family, before the hard fork, will benefit from the loyalty airdrop starting on the 22nd of November. And I would say that was before I worked at SingularityNET. And we've also planned. We've got our AI marketplace that we're moving on to Cardano shortly in 2023. So big call for developers. Anyone here, there's a big SingularityNET team here. We're down at the booth. Come and speak to us about building AI on Cardano, the most powerful partnership in the world today. And last but not least, we will very shortly be announcing a date for our staking portal on Cardano. It will go into beta testing this year, early 2023. Staking will be available there. And according to our phase 2 white paper, we have got some really great rewards lined up. What else? AI DSL. Well, what we've done, so this is autonomous interoperability between AI services. Now, if you think about AI, narrow AI, it's failed to deliver all its promises. It's failed to deliver the hype. I remember back in 2017 when I started my master's degree in artificial intelligence. I was working in banking. Everyone's running around going, AI is going to be running banking in 2 years and 3 years. And here we are, 5 years later, and it really hasn't taken root, apart from a little bit of fraud, risk management, anti-money laundering, some credit scoring, and a few chatbots here and there. Narrow AI is not fulfilling its promise, and this is because of a number of reasons. Industry 4.0. Narrow AI, it struggles to really find great performance in situations where there is a skewed data set, or a dirty data set, or a sparse data set. And of course, that's really the world, right? Because the world doesn't create perfect data in its actions, in its decisions, in what it does. With our AI DSL, we're going to enable different AIs to speak to each other, to build more powerful, more complex processes. So take something like a complaints process. An AI, we can have one AI which does the speech to text when the complaint comes in. Let's say you're working in a bank. Complaint comes in, speech to text, text to intent recognition model. What does this customer want to achieve? Intent recognition model out to all of the information about the particular products that the customer has, etc. Deal with the problem, put them through to refunds. Our AI DSL and our artificial general intelligence solves for all of the limitations of the narrow AI revolution. It's been called the fifth industrial revolution, the age of general intelligence, and combined with our neurosymbolic AI, which has unprecedented high levels of performance as an AI approach in situations with sparse data sets, dirty data sets, skewed data sets, thereby avoiding that long tail of execution that is so expensive when implementing narrow AI. We've proven gradient descent with our AI DSL program. We're really happy that it can now go, so we have a registry on our marketplace that can run around, find a model that it's looking for, come back, say, I found this model, and mathematically verify that that model has delivered its results. This is groundbreaking. This is world-leading science. And with SingularityNET, with Cardano, we are at the very front of frontier tech in artificial intelligence and blockchain. So it can be done in a decentralized way. Yeah, like I say, so these AI services can compose more complex services together, like speech to text, and then do a topic analysis, and then go on to actually deal with whatever the challenge and the use case is being sought. The ultimate destination is an autonomous, decentralized AI researcher. And it's in progress right here, demonstrating results already. Right, I guess you guys probably love blockchain. Hypercycle, who's heard of Hypercycle? Yes, you guys are following SingularityNET, thank you. Right, what is Hypercycle? Well, we are hyper excited about Hypercycle at SingularityNET. Hypercycle is radically, dramatically scalable blockchain. Instead of holding the entire ledger at each node of the Merkle tree in our Hypercycle blockchain, we merely need to store the transaction and back it up with proof of reputation with our liquid rank, world-leading AI reputation system. It's dramatically environmentally friendly. It has dramatic speed. And Hypercycle, which we're building together with our Cardano friends and the Hydra team, Hypercycle enables and will enable millions of AI agents to interact with each other. It will be the payment mechanism for the marketplace. It will enable AI and AGI to emerge from our decentralized AI program. Working with all of you developers around the world, wherever you are, come and work with us, build this AI, and then Hypercycle will be that fabric. It'll be the communicating, the interconnecting fabric of all of these millions of AI agents speaking to each other on our platform when artificial general intelligence and artificial super sentience emerges. We've got the NewNet team here today. Who knows Kabir? Who knows the NewNet team? Can I have a clap for Kabir and the NewNet team? Thanks. So, obviously, in a decentralized future, building the new world, taking down big tech, we have to have our own cloud, right? We have to have our own computing services. There's no point in saying we're the most dramatic, most powerful technologies in the world, but we're dependent on another big tech provider for our cloud. That's not our style here at SingularityNET. So we've developed NewNet. NewNet is our decentralized computing processing power engine. So if you guys have a laptop or a phone or an iPad that's sitting idling, you could earn tokens on NewNet by lending your processing power to the cloud, to the decentralized processing cloud. What are we doing there? Again, we had Fund 7, Fund 8, funding from Catalyst, so big thanks to all of you in the community who voted for us. Thanks to you online, thanks to you in the room, thanks to you all over the world. We're doing great stuff with it. We are running an AI ML GPU project, and we have just gone into testing with our beta product on Discord. So please, developers, head over to NewNet Discord. And the great thing is, by taking part in our testing, by finding bugs, by supporting this great decentralized movement. You can actually earn tokens as well. So we're shortly going to be conducting an earn drop, and Jennifer's here in the room from NewNet. Jennifer can tell you all about NewNet and the earn drop, and we're also creating NFTs. Cogito. Well, you can't take over the world and have to go and use someone else's money. Cogito solves for it's our new tracer coin. It's not a stable coin, it's a tracer coin. It is pegged to indices, a green index and a social index. Because Cogito is going to replace, our plan for Cogito is to replace the dollar as the central reserve currency of the world. Because we don't think small at SingularityNET. And it's AI driven, has a synthetic index, so those indices can move very, very slowly. So it reduces volatility, it reduces risk, but without having to go and depend on fiat, because we're independent, we're in crypto, we're building our own solutions. We have a partnership with Jed and Cody. Are you in the room here, Jed, Cody in the room? Hi, how you're up after me. It was great to meet the team here yesterday. We have a really strong partnership there, lots of use cases in common. We're going to have a trading pair. We're going to work for AI stabilized asset management, portfolio management, and developing all sorts of other projects and products on Cardano, Cogito, Tracer Coin, partnered with Jed and Cody on Cardano to revolutionize money, to revolutionize transactions, to provide investors with a stable return without having to depend on an unstable fiat currency. And finally, I was due to be doing this presentation with Desdemona pop star robot today, and I am so sorry that she's not here. Apologies to those of you who tuned in online to see Desdemona in our communities all around the world who are watching. Apologies to you here. No apologies to Air France, who lost her on Friday. She is currently, unfortunately, not able to perform with me today. But she is the world's first humanoid-fronted band frontwoman. Do I have a photo of her? I don't have a photo of Desi. Right. Anyway, she's beautiful. You've seen her last night on the big screen at the gala dinner. So Desdemona Robot, she creates her own lyrics. This is creator economy on blockchain. We're building the Jam Galaxy platform on blockchain, providing AI tools for musicians. Desdemona writes her own lyrics. Get that, right? She writes her own lyrics using an NLP, natural language model, which has been trained on the works of Philip K. Dick and the works of Ben Goertzel. So we feed seed phrases into transformer neural nets, and out pops sometimes the most genius poetry, like an oracle from the future. We have an AI-generated singing voice for our robot. We have AI-generated music, and we're making these tools available to artists and musicians all over the world, because it's tough being a musician in the world today. There's no middle class in music. The top less than 1% are earning. That's great, but everybody else can't earn a living from their music. And we're creating a new platform. We're disintermediating the streaming services, of course, and we're creating a new platform where musicians can stream, connect, publish using AI and NFTs on Cardano. We're launching on Cardano, and of course, perform in the metaverse. With our lovely partners, Patrick from Museverse, the world's leading musical metaverse. We've got subscriptions on Cardano. We've got NFTs on Cardano. And lastly, before I move on, Rejuve. We have Jasmine, CEO from Rejuve, in the room. Can we have a clap for Jasmine, please? Awesome, awesome lady. Jasmine came via our SingularityNET community, as did I, to this amazing project. Rejuve is solving for the problem of involuntary death. Immortality is our goal. I remember the first time I met Ben, we were in Dubai in a taxi. And I'm saying, please put your seatbelt on. He's like, no, I have a very strong faith in my own immortality. Thanks, Ben. So we're shooting for immortality in our lifetime. This is our goal. We recently purchased the rights and formed a partnership with a company, a genetic research company in the States called Genescient. And together, building on Cardano, with our data NFT, our product NFT, and our utility token, we're changing the world. Thank you.